really been interested in developing a fear-free practice. And there's a number of things we're doing, but the Feliway and the Adaptil are a part of that, and we've noticed a big difference since we've been using them.
We actually have Feliway plugins and Adaptil plugins in all of the rooms. We also spray down all of the towels that we use with the cats. When they come into the room, we have a nice warm towel for them with Feliway on it. It just helps calm them a little bit more.
We also have neckerchiefs, which we use the aerosolized spray form of the Adaptil. And what we'll do is we'll spray on these neckerchiefs that we make for the animals or that we get from Siva, and then we will place those on the dogs who are kind of showing signs of stress and anxiety here in the clinic.
I have more cats that will accept treats. I have more cats that are rubbing up against me and wanting attention versus cats that are just really scared.
People will come in, and I might not even have said a word about, and what we're doing is we've got the Feliway going in the diffusers, and we have warm towels. We have a towel warmer, and we squirt Feliway on that, and then we get the towel out and set the cat on it when we come in. And people will come in, and you're working on this cat, and they'll say, he's just not near as jumpy as he was last year. He's acting so much better than he was last year. And they just actually act mystified by the whole thing, and they'll say, well, we're using the Feliway. But we see that over and over.
I've actually worked in clinics that do not use Feliway and Adaptil products, and seeing the difference coming here is just amazing.
I've had just such a good feedback from our clients that I really think it's made a positive difference for us, and hopefully that will cement those clients to our practice too and make them want to come back for repeat visits and tell their friends about us too.
It's a lot better for them, so the next time they're actually looking forward to coming in, and then it works out to be a lot quicker for us because actually sitting in the room and actually being longer with the treatments just sends the stress out the animal a little bit more.
I think overall my ability to examine a cat properly and come out without a bite is always helpful, and then the client satisfaction is just so much better. I think it's worth people to at least try it and see what they think, and that's what we did. We just said, well, we heard from Susan Little that this is a really good thing to do for cats. Let's try it. We're trying to make a cat-friendly practice, and so we feel that it's truly helping our clients and our pets.
I would say try it in-house first, because if you can try it in-house and see how it's working for you in-house, then that will give you more confidence to recommend it to people to use at home.
Cat visits are on the decline, so it's really important that we do everything we can do to make the cat comfortable with the carrier and the car ride just to get them here, and then to make the office visit comfortable as well. For a feline owner, myself, as well as other feline owners, if our cats are upset, we're not bringing them in, and that's why they're on the decline.
If a cat is stressed out, the heart rate's going to be artificially raised, the blood pressure is going to be raised, and we want them to be in as a natural, relaxed state as possible.
The spray you're going to want to use directly on towels that you would use to restrain them with, place in cages, cat beds.
It's important, I think, definitely for clients to feel comfortable having their cats here and having a positive experience with their cat, because most clients won't want to bring back their cat if all it is the cat is hissing and hiding, and then for 2 days at home the cat won't come out. For the clients, it's incredibly important because it's always a struggle for them to get a cat in their carrier and here to the clinic, and it's stressful, I think, for especially cat clients to bring them in. And as veterinarians, we want to try to make it as pleasing an appointment as possible so that the next time the client isn't as anxious and the cat's not as anxious, and they're more likely to come back and yearly allow us to examine their pet so that 7 years doesn't go by and a cat has some sort of disease that we haven't been able to detect early on.
We have dogs come in who are very fearful, and dogs are a little different than cats. Dogs, if they're really stressed out, really fearful, then it's also hard for us to examine. But we want them to be social and not be afraid of us, now cut down on fear.
This lady was just in last week, and she said, this Adaptil has been a godsend. She said she takes it and she'll squirt it on a bandana before they leave, and she says she'll be quiet in the car, she'll just settle down and she'll go to sleep. When we're out walking, she just goes ahead and walks, and she's happy and she's not nervous and jumpy, and she's done this repeatedly and feels like for traveling this has been just huge, just a huge thing for her.
Usually I do recommend them to use the diffuser wherever the dog is going to be spending the most amount of time, and also the collar. And the collar is worn on the dog. It lasts about a month, and one of the big things that I like about this product too is there's not going to be any ill effects with it. If you go to some kind of real medication, there can be vomiting, there can be diarrhea, there can be sedation. It can really change the dog's personality.
We use the diffusers in the rooms. We use the spray on the towels. Whenever there's a stressed animal that might come in that's sent back for treatment, we actually have the snuggles, the little snuggle buddies, and then we also have the bandanas that we'll actually spray down, let them sit for 10 minutes, and then put them right onto the client. It usually calms them down pretty good.
SIVA will provide all of the necessary pamphlets, information, and training aids so you can really educate yourself on the product, so then you can go and educate the clients and help them to the best of your ability.